you always remember the play. I knew that exact feeling, and at that point, it kind of settled in that this is my season. Because I had the injury before, I knew everything that it entailed. I try to stay positive. Being on a new team, you can feel alone. I'm still fresh, and all that new excitement is wearing off all in that moment while I'm feeling this pain behind my leg. I got home, and then the next day I got ready for what my new journey was going to be.
Yeah, a lot of us just come to the hot tub before training just to feel like a little more loose. Again, just like another step in the process,
Surgery back in March. Paul has been working day in and day out, honestly, really, really long hours. Today he'll be on the field, so he'll start with his normal prep, hot tub to kind of work on circulation, blood flow, and kind of just get the tissue warm. Then he'll come and do a hip check here. Then he'll do exercises in the gym to prime him for training. Then he'll be out on the field. And today will be like a pretty good session for him. So he'll have a challenge out there today. He'll have to work pretty hard. And then he'll come back in and do a gym session and any recovery. So we spend he spends six hours here a day. We started him kind of more so just in the gym building up. Then he went into some running with Alter G and stuff probably early phase that looks less like the game, but is really important. Working on his mechanics, working on his baseline strength so that he has a good foundation for return. And then at the end of rehab, we can kind of work more on the power phase, some of the testing, and then some of the field return metrics that he'll need in order to play at this level again. So he's going to continue kind of late stage rehab with us here. And then when he gets back next year, we'll slowly reintegrate him into some of the training with the team. And then the goal to get him ready by the start of the year.
Any knee injury, but obviously speaking on an ACL rehab, it's really hard because you come back and you're not able to walk. We focus on knee flexion, knee extension, which is super important, which kind of carries a lot of weight into the next phases of it, and then you're allowed to bike, and over a couple months you're trying to gain mobility, and from there you kind of go into being able to jog, hold yourself up, all that while you're continuing to do gym every day, and then you finally get to touch a ball. Get those bad boys ready, you know what I mean? The most motivating factor that you can have as a professional soccer player is the ball. Slowly integrating into team trainings and being able to pass a ball and be in possession drills, all those different things. It's super exciting, it's super motivating. Another reminder of how close you really are, and at the same time how far you've really come. I had a surgery, I wasn't able to flex my quad, and now I'm back into possession drills, getting ready for team training and a big year ahead. Unfortunately, I have been able to experience it before, but it is so special to know how much work that these other people put in specifically for you. Going into this big injury, I just knew I wasn't going to let it be one of the reasons that I don't come back. I've been through so much, why give up now? A big challenge with the performance staff is figuring out how can I not lose a lot of time being away from the team. And so the one way that we were able to do it is work with the academy so that they could help me out. And that way when I go into preseason, I'm already comfortable with possession drills and 1v1 drills and different things like that. So hopefully I can integrate quicker with the team in order to be ready for the beginning of the season. Today's my extensive day, so it's a really hard day on the field. Pretty much like all my hard running, high speed, sprint, all that stuff, and then I go in the gym. But I think it's a wonderful opportunity to see what professional athletes have to do to just be able to perform, because at the end of the day, our job isn't to warm up or to get on, to get in the gym. It's about performing on the field when the lights are on. You just don't end up with a championship. You do all the little things, whether that's individually or collectively. And same goes for rehab. You know, I get here an hour and a half, 2 hours before training to then prep my body to do all the little things to then be able to get myself ready to perform, which is what really matters. What do we like to eat in the morning? Oh, what is that?
No.
Noodles, and what else? What is that?
Pea.
Peas, and what else?
Is that fried rice?
Yeah.
Fried rice. Do you want to eat some?
Yeah, eat it.
Okay. It's not always 50-50. Sometimes you're not feeling great, sometimes your partner's not feeling great, and sometimes your baby loves you more and wants to do things with you, and other days they don't, and we just kind of try and roll with the punches and do the best that we can.
It was so nice to have him home and just kind of be there for me during this pregnancy, because this pregnancy was a lot harder than my first. So yeah, it was really nice to have him, and we survived it together because she went through all the highs and lows of being a toddler.
She's very loud. Sev was very, very quiet, and her voice is very soft, and I feel like Mila is like the exact opposite of that. So like, it is so intense.
Hey.
Hi, Mama. Sevi, do you want to go to the park, baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go down the slide with Daddy?
Yeah, go inside.
Okay. What? Cheese?
Yeah.
You're gonna do cheese as you go down the ladder or the slide?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go practice your cheese.
Spin. Do a spin. Woohoo! Hey. Can you show them your dance moves? Show them your dance moves. Hey, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. And then show them a opa. Opa! Good job. Here. You want to take your Wawa? Let's go. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Whee! Good smile. Ready? What? Who's your uncle? Artie. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Yeah, the silver lining has 100% been that I've been able to put my daughter to sleep every night. As athletes, professional athletes, you're constantly traveling, you're missing so many days and weeks of the year. You miss milestones, you miss big moments in their lives and in your own lives. And for me to be able to be at home, throughout the year was like you said, a silver lining moment for me to just be able to be present with my family and, grow my family and continue to be there for my wife in a new city. So many good things come from bad situations. You just have to look and find them. Luckily I've been able to be there for both births of my daughters. It was super special. Obviously, one child to two child is a different beast, and there's so many different things. I mean, you prepare yourself the best that you can, and until you get to that moment, you don't really know what it's going to be like, which is kind of how it was with our second daughter. We did have a few complications post-birth, which definitely made it a little bit scarier. But just kind of having the faith and knowing that we're going to get through that, really gave us a lot of confidence and just happiness. Really, just having a child is one of the most beautiful things in life that I think that someone can do, and me being able to be there and be there for my family is super important. I'm super excited for obviously for my return to the team and to the field, and for my family to be able to show up and watch Daddy play again. I'm super excited to have the opportunity to hopefully take them out onto the field with me. Obviously with my oldest one being able to walk on the field, hopefully will be a really special moment for me, something that I'll cherish forever. And I'm super excited to be back in the green. It's hard for me to really say that it's one specific thing and how do you get through it. I don't know. I I just show up and I give 1,000%, you know, no matter what I do. It's hard to really put into words, but I just think if you give 1,000% in everything that you do, you don't leave anything on the table. It's like, how could you ever be upset at yourself if you are given everything you got, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but at least you know that you did everything that you could in your power.
How about this? How about we go home and then Daddy brings you back before dinner and we can look for airplanes. Deal? Shake my hand? Okay, deal.